Big stuff here.
Wait.
The UFC flyweight division, lights just went out overhead.
Oh, my goodness. In the preparation of a fight can throw you off.
But not somebody like Muhammad Mokaev. We just saw a huge grin on his face. Jafar Filho, he's never been here before. This is fourth time, I think, for Muhammad fighting here or in the UFC, doing the splits.
What happened there? I mean, I've never done one like that.
Oh, come on.
In the I've tried. There it is. It's all back now.
We're back in the game. Huge grin on his
We're back in.
Probably an anxious few moments for the lighting guy. We are back underway. Jafar Filho in white. Muhammad Mokaev is in red.
The lighting guy might be looking for a job on Monday.
Mokaev said that he respects the guy, but he thinks that he just has average skills. He doesn't think he will present anything he hasn't seen before. We're back in.
This fight clock is brought to you by Modelo. We are back underway.
You know, one thing that did concern me, if I'm cornering Filho, is that he accepts bottom position. Not like a lot of skilled Brazilian fighters.
Yeah,
He thinks he can rely on his bag. He does that a lot. He did that in the contender against a wrestler, someone of the ability of Mokaev. It's not a good idea. Not a good idea in general against martial arts. We saw the start from Muhammad. Striking looking sharp.
Filho's chasing chokes though. Filho almost invites you into a shot because he's trying to chase down those chokes to submit you.
That was a nice Italian front kick. Sat down Filho. Not a good idea. Not a good idea in general.
Mokaev dealing with a shoulder injury coming in. UFC did tell him they would fund the surgery, but he opted for rehab on that AC joint, and that allowed him to make a relatively quick turn here tonight.
Often the best way, if you can avoid it and still fight to the best of your ability. You know, it's never the same.
Look.
Once they go in, but he's under the chin there.
He jumps on that choke. Mokaev's doing a really good job of just staying patient, not allowing him to drag him all the way to the ground. You see how Filho's trying to get his back to the mat? He's trying to get him all the way down so he can start to feed his hips into him. Now he's safe. He might as well let this go. Yeah.
To the side. That was really technical. The position that he's in right now is a terrible position for Filho. Had no choice but to give up his back there. Plays into the game of Muhammad. Partially taking the back now. He's got one hook in the fences preventing the second hook. But Muhammad's not bothered. Tied up one wrist, teeing off to the left.
That's telling you how Filho's done his homework. Like you said, Mike, he generally will just accept bottom position. Some immediately try to escape there because he recognizes the dangers of being underneath Mokaev.
Two hooks in now. Defense is an issue still for Muhammad. Trying to flatten out his opponent, lie on his back and get the choke. He is clubbing in those punches.
Filho's got to be very careful here. He's got to continue to attack that choke hand. That right hand, he cannot let it get free.
Mokaev's last win came in Abu Dhabi last October. Earlier this week it was announced we'll be back there on Yas Island for UFC 294 coming up this October.
I tell you, man, Abu Dhabi in October is hot. It is hot out there, John. It's nice, but it is hot. For a guy that wants to try to golf, it is hot.
This week it was announced we'll be back there on Yas Island.
Arm triangle.
Early submission attempt for Filho. It's been Mokaev since.
Every time though he's looking at that neck. Muhammad knows though he's very talented crowd. Of course, the wrestling background. Jiu-jitsu as well. just all in all, a sensational round. Tried to pass guard there, but wasn't able to. Very, very long amateur background for Mohamed Mokaev.
Reported 23-0.
Yeah.
Sounds like too many amateurs.
Nah, you never have too many. So you look at some professional boxers, they've had hundreds of amateur fights.
Keeps collecting that far wrist.
Yeah.
And that's what's allowing him to control Filio.
The Dagestani handcuff.
I don't like calling it that, man. That's wrist control, man.
No, it is.
Control, man.
They called it.
And I love the Dagestani. No, y'all can't give him the wrist control.
I know. But they did claim it.
They claimed it, yeah.
The Dagestani handcuff. And I like it. Sounds better than wrist control.
Well, because they were doing it so much, right?
Khabib was clubbing people's heads.
He's the one that goes, handcuff, take this. I'm like, dude, don't start this.
Yeah.
Y'all can't give him the wrist control. Mokaev is smashing this guy. Mokaev is really outclassing Filio right now.
Yeah, he is. And this is what I was talking about. He has a tendency to do this, to lie in his back, to play this game, to try and get Mohamed to fall into his guard.
Mohamed's not falling into no chokes right now, though. He seems so aware when he does enter.
Mohamed's on fire. He's clearly in control of this round. Other than a couple of guillotine attempts from Filio, there hasn't been too much success getting for him.
All right, strong response over the second half of that round by Mokaev. We are back to London in 30 seconds after this word from DraftKings Sportsbook.
What are you doing?
I'm checking to see if
What?
the trees. It's important for you to understand what happens when you dog. Lock your door. Nail your window shut. You do these things, your family's going to be safe.
London in 30 seconds after this word from
Safe from what?
What are you doing?
I'm checking.
Do not accept bottom position. Put your feet on his hips, get back up.
Seconds out.
High-level bantamweight clash set to headline UFC Fight Night next Saturday, this time from San Antonio, Texas. Bona fide finishers Corey Sandhagen and Marlon Chito Vera will exchange in this pivotal main event, the entire event. Live on ESPN, main card, 7 p.m. Eastern.
And you got to think that's going to have title fight implications. Chito Vera right there, taking on one of the best, Corey Sandhagen. Interesting clash of styles, but that will be fireworks.
Well, Chito Vera has to, at some point, get an opportunity if he beats Sandhagen.
Yep.
Because he's fighting everyone, and he's staying very active.
And let's remember, and I love Sean O'Malley, so I hate to bring it up, but he does have the victory over Sean O'Malley.
Well, Chito just is fighting everybody still.
It's incredible.
And bantamweight is incredible these days. Talk about a division that's on fire. You've got Aljamain Sterling, Piotr Jan just lost to Marab, Sean O'Malley, Sandhagen, Henry Cejudo.
There were some in Muhammad Mokaev's inner circle who suggested he not take this fight against a guy who hadn't competed in the UFC, had a winning streak, no number next to his name. Speaks to Mokaev that he...
Yeah, he doesn't care.
It's always a risk. It's always a risk. Muhammad's on fire. Essentially, it could be, a lose-lose situation. You beat him, the perception from the casuals is, well, this guy wasn't even UFC caliber. If you lose, God forbid, then, again, doesn't look good. But Muhammad believes in himself, wants to be active, wants to earn those big fights.
That's what it starts with, though, right? My confidence, it doesn't matter what happens, right? Even in our darkest moments, the biggest losses we ever had, no one can tell you, me, or any of the champions that they weren't as good as the next man. And that's what Mokaev feels like. Mokaev feels like regardless of who's out there, he can compete with him. But right now, he's allowing Filio to get some offense going, and that's going to just allow Filio to get confidence.
Well, Filio's fighting back a bit in this round. The crowd's making some noise.
Yeah, that was Bruce. Look at that. No, Bruce was literally walking around giving...
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Stealing my move. I'm the one that stands up and puts the hands in the air. Thank you, Bruce. Sit down with your fancy suits. Who doesn't love Bruce Buffer? Let's be honest, come on.
Hey, Mokaev does a good job of just sliding out of the way of that leg kick. he hasn't been able to land one.
Yeah, and Filo's been landing some heavy kicks as well. So far, Mokaev not having too much output this round. And I think in general, Filo, his corner's probably like, hey, listen, you got to go to work here, son. You didn't do much in round one. Look at this. This is a different Filo here. Jafel really emptying the tank.
Filo's being very aggressive. And notice how he keeps Mokaev going backwards. That's much more difficult to shoot for a takedown when you're being pressed. It's easier when you're the guy going forward. You're setting the tempo. When you're on the defensive, it's hard to just level change and shoot takedowns.
Introducing UFC Venom Fight Night Midnight Edition, available now for a limited time at UFCstore.com. Get yours today. Under 2 minutes here in round 2.
I'm just throwing it out there. Venom want to send me